Looks like we've got a geometry problem here, and here's what we're told. From plane geometry, now plane means on flat surface, from plane geometry and the principle of similar triangles, the relationship between y1, y2, and h is shown in figure 1. Here's figure 1, and can be expressed with this rational equation. So here's what all this stuff is. What is y1? Well, y1 is this height right here. y2, right, what is y2? y2 is this height right here. And what is h? H is the height at which these two lines intersect. So what we have is this. Two poles are 12 feet high and 8 feet high. So apparently, like I'll write it down here. This one is 12 feet, and this one over here is 8 feet. And then it says this. If a cable is attached to the top of each one and stretched to the bottom of the other, right? So we're going to take a cable. We're going to go maybe from the top of this one to the bottom of that one, and then from the top of this one to the bottom of that one. Let's see. Then what we're asked for is what? What is the height above the ground at which the two wires intersect? So we want to find h. So our problem is to find h. Well, let's substitute the information we know. So here's the equation that we're given. 1 over h is equal to 1 over y1 plus 1 over y2. Now those subscripts, these subscripts are just names. They don't compute at all. It's just not like y squared. It's just the second y, the first y, right? So the first y value is this one, that's a 12. The second y value is that one, that's an 8. So we are going to get 1 over h is equal to 1 over 12 plus 1 over h. What's the LCD here? What's the smallest number 12 and 8 divide into? I'm thinking it's 24. And an h, right? We don't want to forget that h. H is one of those denominators. We've got 8, 12, and h. So what's the smallest quantity that 12, 8, and h divide into? 24 and h. So I'm going to write that 24h in front of all three original terms, right? 24h times 1 over h equals 24h times 1 over 12 plus 24h times 1 over 8. Now over here, the h's cancel, and I'm left with 24 times 1, which is 24, equals, what happens here? 12 will go into 24 2 times, and then I'm left with 2h times 1, which is 2h. Oh, let's do that in white. 2h plus, and then here, 8 will go into 24 3 times, and we're left with 3h times 1, which is 3h. 24 equals 5h. Divide. H is 24 over 5. Now, that's the exact value. So I could write, now the solution is 24 over 5 feet, right? What we're asked is this. What is the height above the ground at which the two wires meet? The answer is not h equals 24 over 5. The answer is 24 over 5 feet. Now, you could write that, I suppose, 5 into 24 will go 4 and 4/5 times feet, or you could write it as 4.8 feet if you liked.